Did I actually close the tabs? What the fuck? When I went. You know, that might actually be a great idea. I don't know if I'd want to do it though. I think I'll save it for when the art is done. But hello, officially, everybody. Hope you all are doing well today. I got some updates regarding work, along with my vacation changing. Nothing too crazy. I'm just going to be working at work for a couple of the days during the week we were all originally going to be scheduled off for. So, we'll talk about it once we're live. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. But there are going to be a couple things that are going to get slightly delayed because of that. One of which being the Discord server. Again, because it's like, well, I'd have time to work on it. By then, I'm not going to be able to do as much work as I'm hoping. So it might be later on next week when it's finally ready to go. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. I'm still learning how to make CoralBot do everything I want it to do. So, but yeah, we're gonna get this going here. Go ahead. My phone. There... Where... Wait, which word is supposed to be this, Soup? What word is supposed to be legal, or this, Soup? Is there where it's... Is this there where it's... Is this where it's legal to drink tap water? Where's the this supposed to go? Where is this? Oh! No. This is not there. This is where you can actually drink water and not have to worry about a thing. Mother yucker. That's me. I'm the mother yucker. Here's me, your boy. I am mother yucker. Oh. Oh, that reminds me. There's a bird. There. We're Gucci there. I keep forgetting with the pets. You gotta make sure that it's that it is. Yes, there's no game audio right now, I know. You gotta make sure that it is ready to save settings. Yes, please. You gotta make sure that it's like put in opacity mode for whatever reason. It doesn't just start on that on startup anymore. Anyways, we are resuming our Ruby's Rebalanced Halo CE modded run. We're playing on Heroic. Where we left off, we were doing the Easter egg on 2 trails. This Easter egg is actually really, really cool, and I haven't actually tried it yet solo, so we'll see if I can even do it. But we're gonna go for it. So wish me luck. But I hope you're doing well today, Soup. I really do hope you're doing well. Ooh, that might hurt. So what we got to do is basically hold off against an infinite wave of flood until evac arrives for them.
Stay here with the Marines until evac arrives.
That guy had a shotgun. They're just slinging shotgun shells. Right, this side's lost. This actually sucks because that Warhog is really, really good. Oh, that was close. I'm dangerously close to this rocket launcher. Ow. They're gonna try. I need more shotgun ammo. I didn't realize how low I was. Uh-oh. Ooh, if I'm doing decently, missing winter right now? No, I feel that. Also, yeah, we got deleted. They're in our shotgun ammo.
Chief, you need to stay here with the Marines until evac arrives.
I about I meant to kill the infection form, I'm sorry. I need to trade out the fuel rod gun ASAP. That guy's dead. I'm about to be dead. He hit me with no weapons. Can I shoot, please? I'm gonna die because the Marines keep hitting me. Holy, this is actually hard. Alright. I did not mean to hit him with a shotgun shell.
Chief, we need to stay here with the Marines until evac arrives.
I'm like spamming the trigger on the shotgun and it's not shooting. I'm glad you're doing decently, Soup. Oh, Lord. Yep, my Marines just killed me again. Feels bad. Okay. Oh, my word, Marine, stop! Me and Marines in this game are just not a good combo. Marine! Please!
Sorry about that, sir. Four, is that all you got? Make sure it's dead.
Well, they finally killed that guy.
Point that thing somewhere else. Good one.
I'm doing well, all things considered. A little mad I gotta work tomorrow, but... next week, but I'm taking in stride because I know it's gonna be beneficial for myself to do it. Because what it'll allow me to do is get some vacation time back so I can actually use my vacation when I want to.
Eat this.
Good lord.
Stick together. No stop. I'm a coward. Hold your fire. Not me, fool. Get out of the way, son. I hope that's the last of them.
We did it. We lost so many people.
You can start your approach.
We lost so many people here. It's actually kind of sad how many we lost. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I feel bad. I am doing well. Yeah, so I'll be working Monday, Tuesday, and probably Wednesday. My thinking is I do that. That'll allow me to...
Break off. I see him. Wait one. Come on. Come on. Breaking right.
Alright, cool. They got out.
Over the observation distance. Good luck, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I know I'm a little distracted right now, but honestly kind of surprised we did that. The control room is now completely lost, and I got 1 bar of HP. I ain't doing well, gamer. Are they coming up? Oh, we're out of there. Oh, hello. Alright, what am I... Do I have a way to see what my objective is? Oh, so now I get to go through the tunnels. Oh, boy. Hi. I'm debating on if I want to take the Wraith. The problem is I know what's in this tunnel, and I don't know if the Wraith is going to survive what's in this tunnel. It gets brutal in here.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
The one benefit is I'm in a tank, and I can just shell. And hopefully kill everything. There's sniper blood. That's terrifying. Oh, you're fine. What you and your friend playing? Is it Splatoon? Oh, Minecraft. Minecraft is fun. At some point I should do a Minecraft run again. This is not lovely. I only got... Oh, okay. I don't like the looks of this. Oh.
There's so many I can't track them all.
This might be a little overkill. The Minecraft is fun, though. I wish I could take the Wraith through here. Oh, I forgot how gross this room is. Look at them all on the other side. There's no ammo on this. Where'd the Magnum go? This. Okay, there's sniper ammo over here and a Magnum. I really hate the noise the infection forms make. feel like this got touched up since the last time I played it, because I do not remember it being this grotesque. Just gonna send fire downrange and hope for the best. Alright, that's not working out too well. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I got, like, no grenades either. How that one infection form turned into, like, 6 was just not cool, man. Hello, evil wizard. Hope you're doing well today. It's been a minute. How things been treating you? Hey, chum. Welcome in, welcome in. We are finishing our run of Halo Combat Evolved Ruby's Rebalance mod. I am taking my sweet time because I know how much of a booger this part of the mission is on Heroic. So I'm just on work week. Well, I'm glad you're on break. Hopefully work's not going too terrible. I'm glad you're doing well. Wizard, it is good seeing you again. It has indeed been a long time. I do hope things have been well. I can only infer so much, you know? Did not want to hop back in. Wanted to reload. Get ready to embrace the absolute bull crappery that is about to befall me. So far, nothing too crazy, just some infection forms. Am I misremembering how this part went, or did I just kill that many blood? Decent, mostly? Well, I'm glad work's been mostly decent. I know it's boring, but hopefully it will improve. Did you just start your shift, or do you got a little bit of ways to go yet? Huh, I guess that wasn't so bad after all. Just crazy seeing all the red down there in the motion tracker. Goodness, this part freaked me out back in the day. Can I not close the door? I don't like that. Oh, the heartbeat. Oh, I remember what happens now. They coming? I guess they're not coming. When I played this on co-op, the door, like, got stuck, and we had to sit there and hold out for, like, 5 minutes. It was not fun. Alright. Keep it a $150 with you. This is one of the best. They gave us a Scorpion tank? What? Get the F out of here, dudes. Sorry, this part of the mission in Vanilla Halo Combat Evolved is one of my favorite parts. Because, like, it is, you just get to see how relentless the Flood actually is. And, like, how they just decimate the Covenant forces here. No, in the original CE, this part of the mission is crazy. That Zealot went to fall over. That combat form Zealot went to fall over. So I'm glad we got the tank, though. So I guess that's what you get if you save the Marines when you go back, as your reward for the Easter egg is to get the Scorpion tank for this part. That's really cool. Because it makes this area a breeze, honestly. Oop, got some air. That didn't kill it. I'm gonna let my health heal up. By health, I mean shield. The Scorpion almost makes this part too easy. Almost. Right. Backtrack a little bit. I want to get stuff off this Pelican. Cool thing is, too, in Ruby's Rebalance mod, they actually make the sniper rifle good against the, or they don't. I just talked up the sniper rifle like it was going to do something to that combat form, and it did not do anything to that combat form. It's really funny. I was like, yeah, they actually made it kind of useful against the Flood, and then I just mag dumped that combat form and it did nothing. I'm curious if I can actually get this up here, though. Or are we chilling? Oh, can we do it? Oh, is it not going to let me take the tank up here? Please. I want to use the tank for this part. No. Wait. The tree is not solid. Damn. Oh, maybe. 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 Yes. Are you monsters and devils? How's 99mm tungsten strike you? I move. Keep hitting the hill. shot underneath that wraith feels bad, man. Yay, it missed. It's cooked. Ate a shroom? Oh, like in Minecraft. Oh, they came through that door. I think I don't see that plasma fire. Oh, jeez. Shrimply cooked here. Alright, we're gonna retreat. Tactical retreat. Oh, that's a flood horde. Scared the piss out of me is what that did. Holy. How many more back here? I guess we gotta push in. Leave them distracted for a minute. Now we got a checkpoint. Guess that means everything's dead. Cool, Banshee time. And what we're gonna do, because Banshee, or I'm low on health, is we're gonna go to that Pelican, grab up the health kit. Yeah. Oh, if you want, like, the canned, distilled Halo Combat Evolved experience, as far as, like, the whole entire sandbox in a mission, Cuba Trails is that mission, full stop. It's the entirety of the Halo Combat Evolved sandbox in one mission, especially in Ruby's Rebalanced mod, because they even add in the Scorpion tank. It also made the Sentinels really, really scary against Banshees. They do a ton of damage. It's not even a joke. We good? Oh, they did give you a health back up here, that's right. What else do we have up here? Needlers, plasminades. Combat form, just did, elite. Mushrooms can actually be really, really tasty, not gonna lie. Why are you here? Oh. Also, it's also a fascinating choice, too, like, what they've done in here. To kind of make this build up into the final pulse generator a bit more of a, thing. Because, like, you can tell that, like, whatever the Covenant forces in here did try to, like, sincerely, like, barricade themselves in. Which is, like, I applaud their efforts, but... Well, the Sentinels came in and just nuked everybody. Which is really funny, considering, like, how easy you can kill the Sentinels here. And the Sentinels take so much damage, though. Alright, is that it? Is that everything in here? It's also just kind of crazy, too, like, how much structural damage this room took.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Here we go. Cheryl's done?
Let's find a ride and get to the captain.
No, that'll take too long.
You have a better idea.
There's a teleportation grid that runs throughout Halo. That's how the monitor moves about so quickly. I learned how to tap into the grid when I was in the control center. Unfortunately, each jump requires a rather consequential expenditure of energy.
Something tells me I'm not
Gonna like this.
But I'm pretty sure I can pull it from your suit without permanently damaging it.
Dude, the generator noise is so loud in comparison to all the rest of the audio. Holy. Which is really funny considering it's destroyed. Oh, this mission.
The Covenant network is absolute chaos. From what I've been able to piece together, their leadership ordered all ships to abandon Halo when they found the flood. But
They were too late.
The flood overwhelmed this cruiser and disabled it. The Covenant are terrified the flood will repair the ship and use it to escape from Halo. They've sent in a strike team to neutralize the flood and repair the ship for immediate departure. I've got a good lock on Captain Key's CNI transponder signal. He's alive, and the implants are intact. There's some interference from the cruiser's damaged reactor. I'll bring us in as close as I can.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Oh, I see. The coordinate data needs to be... Right. Sorry.
Oh, it's frustrating. There's so much good stuff right there.
I can read the Captain's CNI transponder. He's in the control room. Captain? Captain? I've lost him.
We're gonna try to...
Causing damage. This hole was caused by something.
Oh, I almost made it. I was trying to get the overshield. I got greedy.
Let's
You
get
see.
out of here and find another way back aboard the ship.
Just gonna go as far as I can. Before I inevitably have to make an engagement. That was a big explosion. Shotgun would be really, really nice right about now. Oh, that's rude. forgot that happens here.
We should
Might
head
have.
this way, towards the ship's gravity lift.
Brother. There's so many carrier forms here, dude. Your giblets like mashing into the wall. Dude! Get the balls out of here! Are they just infinitely spawning till I round this corner? Thanks.
The crash did more damage than I suspected. Analyzing. Coolant leakage rate is significant. The ship's reactor should already have gone critical.
I can't tell if the sniper rifle's actually doing anything to them. I see it's nuking the carrier forms, but... That's a flamethrower. We're pushing out. By pushing out, I mean we're dead sprinting away from here. By dead sprinting, I mean at least stopping once to unload a plasma rifle into the oncoming infection forms and hope for the best. Brief. Reef. You're still alive? Either that went a lot faster than it should have, or that didn't go near as long as I thought it would. Either way, not gonna complain. Gift horses and mouths, we do not look into them. Sweet. Oh, I was not ready for him. Stay down. It's kind of crazy how many health packs they give you throughout this mission, though. That could have been bad. It blew away the pistol. It was bad. Oh, there it is. Are you...
Power source detected. There's the gravity lift. It's still operational. That's our way back in.
No, I'm like big cheese number one, being Master Chief and everything, but like, can you focus on the flood maybe? Well, that was almost bad. Audio bugged out on the pistol. This pains the man. Oh, thank God. Does it please? Not that inside the ship's any better, but...
Get into the ship's control room from here.
Are you kidding me? I can't even get a moment to, like, take a drink?
The Covenant BattleNet is a mess. I can't access the ship's schematics. My records indicate that a shuttle bay should be here.
Ugh. Give me something I can use. I know you sure will have to do for now. Not a fan of it, but that's what I got. Ow, that's a chair. Hello, Dotman. Hope you're doing well today. We're finishing up Ruby's rebalanced Halo. Got like no ammo for anything. It's really gonna make me pick up a plasma pistol, isn't it? Okay. Oh, this is gross.
Corners. The flood are gathering bodies here.
So mad. Like, I'm gonna be using a MFN plasma pistol to get through here. I'm not looking forward to that. Good news is the glitch still works, where I can like shoot plasma weapons off of combat forms, and I get full ammo in it. Are you kidding me? Oh, of course. It's all bad. It's so bad. They're saying it's the worst play ever. Oh, this ain't good. Oh, this ain't really good. Oh, that actually worked out. You have a pistol. Wait, what am I doing? I got an energy sword. Oh, no! I about got there, gamers, and it felt real bad. This mission bug out again for me. Son of a gun, I think it did. guess I have to open the bay door. I think I was supposed to hit that switch up there, and I forgot to. Maybe I can just climb back up. Was so bad at Halo parkour, I'd be able to do it. Oh, okay. Also, the breathing really is not cool in here. Yeah, so in case you don't know, when you get to this mission, you have to hit a switch to... There was a fragmentation grenade in that fire. That is unsettling. There is an Easter egg in this mission too, but for the life of me, I can't remember what it is. But you're supposed to hit this switch. Because then it unlocks all the doors in here. Then you can... Instead of fighting through that hallway of absolute uncertainty. Oh, I can go up there like that. Now the door should be unlocked and we can get through. Really would like a health pack. Hey, what do you know? Health pack, ammo, and assault rifle. I'm leaving. I'm not listening to the rest of that Easter egg. It really creeps me out. God, that door opening scared me. Didn't want to fall down here, but it is what it is. Goodness. Oh, they're all just standing there. Excuse me. That's a plasma grenade. Nope, time to leave. Oh, I'm so dead. Think through here? Oh, thank God I can.
Looks like another shuttle bay. We should be able to reach the control room from the 3rd level.
We're just gonna run for it.
He's delirious. In pain. We have to find him.
Oh, I had to go up. Go for the health. The shields. Anything else? There we go. Audacity of that ground. Brother, I just saved you and you go and shoot me like that? Like, bro, what the hell? I mean, I get it. Still, that's fucked up. I'm glad you're kind of stupid. Not a lot of ammo left in this energy sword, let me tell you what. Speaking of grenades. That really hurt. Energy sword is really, really strong against the flood. No, not him, though. I'm somehow alive. Oh, they threw a grenade on him. That's unfortunate. I don't want to check out this way, though, real quick. That's probably a bad idea, but, like... Fortune, bold, favored, all that. Oh. Force shield, nice. I'm missing all my shots. I'm washed. Goated. I got a full energy sword, too. We might be able to pull this off, gamers. And by might, I mean we're gonna try. This part gets... I've always said it like 8 times here, but like... This is where the fun begins.
The captain, his vitals are fading. Please, Chief, hurry.
Oh, don't run at me. Of course. Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I can't remember if they made this infinitely spawning or not, so... But here. We're already at low battery for the energy sword. Oh boy.
human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them.
Oops.
We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code. We should go.
We're definitely gonna want to get going.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
Okay.
We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride.
I need them to fight. Say, that's not gonna hit me, is it? Wow, he hits fast and hard. Yes. With any luck, all we gotta do is just run. I felt anticlimactic. I think the doors broke. Oh, they straight up just barricade you in here. Oh, I'm gonna die to that infection form.
Grab one of the escort banshees and use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
Very, very hot Exfil. Oh, they made invisible grunts? Oh, there's a lot of invisible grunts down there. Ow. It's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize that they did that. Yeah, this mod's gotten updated since I last played. So many plasma grenades. Ooh.
Alert! Shuttle bay door is closed. Use that control to open the shuttle bay door.
Alright, cool. Screw it, just hop into the Banshee. Ah! Let's get out of here. There, One of the worst missions in all Halo's existence. Done and dusted. We skipped a good chunk, but I was not hanging around for the rest of that. It's crazy how in just over a month, remake comes out for this game, and it's the 25th quote-unquote anniversary of Halo Combat Evolved. Freaking wild how long this game has been a part of my life. And she's cooked.
This thing is falling apart.
No hope.
We're not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up! You did that on purpose, didn't you?
And I need to wash my controller off. This is dusty. Alright. Wow.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should
There's
damage
a
enough systems below it to destroy
shotgun.
the ring.
That's actually kind of cool. I didn't know that they put a shotgun right there. Ah, shotgun's so good. It's also kind of crazy too, like the FX they put into this mission at default back in the day to like show it's all like blown up and stuff. Very cool detail. That's a lot of sentinels. Oh, that ain't good. Is there anything down this way? Whoa, Batman, thank you for the tier 1!
Of fire!
Thank you so much, buddy. Hope you're doing well today.
Thanks for the resub._mint. Going
Thank you
on
for the
4 months.
resub. 4
Cheers.
months. It is a feat. Oh, hunters are here now. I'm dead. I have a different gun. Hey, y'all. Oh, how'd the finals go, Dot? Hope they went well. When will you know how you did on your finals, Dot? Have like an ETA? No, ETA is like estimated time of arrival, but same diff. Oh, he turned and looked. Oh, jeez. 2 days ago. You did it! Let's go, Dot. Oh, dear. Trying to get them to, like, blow up. My mango is to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Need to kill... There we go. I now own a funny hat and I'm supposedly smarter. Yeah, the invisible Spec Ops is a really good taste. Really sells how desperate they are to keep the flood from getting out of here. But hey, good on you, man. Glad you got a phony hat and you're smarter by paperwork and you did it. Can't remember, what was your degree for again? I know it's impressive. I'm not trying to like sell you short. I just don't remember what it is.
The bridge. You made it. Get to work.
I don't like it that the door opened. Gymnasium.
The terminal is located next to the main view screen. I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
It is crazy how she only gave us like 14 minutes.
I'm afraid that's out of the
Gymnasium.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous that you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge. Weren't you worried it might be captured or destroyed?
He's in my data array.
It's
The
cool.
local tab.
You can't imagine how exciting this is.
So like your gym teacher, like a physical educator, right? Is that what the degree was for them?
Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us?
The degree is like, oh,
Give us the
that is such a silly name.
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why? Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels!
We're leaving.
The ship was heavily damaged when it crashed. Head to the cryo chamber. We should be able to get to the engine room through there.
Me through? Not letting me through. Not letting me through. I don't want to feel rod gun in close quarters. Probably should pick it up, but I ain't. Oh, that guy came back up. There's an overshield back there. Hi, friend. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sticky grenade. That was almost. Oh, whoa, no! That did almost kill me. You die. Would it help if I said please? Very nice. It did help if I said please. Alright, moving on. I'm gonna check to see if there's a health pack. Fire grenade, that's nice. Brother needs a health pack something terribly. That plasma grenade timing was pretty great. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. There was one. I know where there's one. Back over here. There is something you can do in there if you go back, but I'll let you guys figure that out when you play this mod. I didn't need to go here. God, the ambience that they added into this mission, too, is just unreal. Ugh. So gross. I don't know why I'm heading towards it. There goes all my overshield. There was a noticeable lag spike right there. Holy. Oh, this part's rough. That hurt. We just kind of got a gun run here. I think it's this way? Then it's... Oh, hi, engineer. That will be very beneficial. Thank you. Eee. Alright, we're not gonna grab a rocket launcher. We're gonna do this like men. And by men, I mean, like, cry, because I'm not gonna... Oh, I got a text message. Okay, it was nothing important. I think you go right.
Engine room located. We're here.
I ran out of active camo.
Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive core.
Warning. I think it actually says danger, but it's funnier if it says warning. So in the book, it's around here where Chief has the infection form almost get him.
Good. Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion cells. Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyze that. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Weren't you worried that it might be compromised?
Also, yes, the Covenant do start chasing you into Year 2. Excuse me, I need cover.
We must keep moving. Between this AI construct possesses far too much data.
It's crazy that that one had a health pack and it went sailing off into the abyss. Close. How is that not blowing up?
Reclaimer, we must keep moving. Reclaimer.
Oh, that's huge. Did I get it? I must have got it. Let's go. Oh, I did not get it.
Are you perhaps ill?
Yeah, I'm down with the sickness. How is that not? Oh, now it goes through. Oh no, I fell all the way down. There's health back though here. That sucks. There goes that active camouflage. It's also crazy too, like how they added in all the Covenant, all the Flood converging here. Because like it thematically makes sense to do that.
Require medical attention.
Oh, I might. I'm out of frag grenades. Yeah, we did it.
That did it. The engine's gone critical. Based on the current rate of decay, we should have 15 minutes to get off the ship. We don't have much time.
Gotta go this way.
Inside and signal
We gotta go. It's all blowing up.
Services at the top of the engine room. It leads to a Class 7 service corridor that runs along the ship's dorsal structure. Hurry!
Oh, health pack. Ooh, assault rifle. Oh, that's a lot of infection forms. Oh dear. Dang. I forgot that they have that shade turret explode. Ow! Along with everything else. Also, I just realized we're gonna finish this in like 15 minutes. So we'll probably just do some yapping once we're done. Or we'll work on the writing. We'll probably go to writing after this. You know what I didn't do? Damn it. I'm so sorry. I forgot to do this for you. Thank you for the resub. Damn it. Also, still on Roblox, huh?
Lizard.
Lizard.
Negative, negative. We have a wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought. Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac
Time to go.
now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't
100 million degrees, by the way, is so stupidly hot. Oh, stick the landing. We did not stick the landing. Ouch. 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 Okay, how to change it? I wish I could tell you. The only thing I could think of is like just actually stream a different game, or like go on like your stream manager and choose something. Although I mean, it is funny that it is Roblox, though, you know. Also, this whole mission design is really funny to me at this part because it's like just so nonsensical. Because this is all supposed to be on like the hull of the Pillar of Autumn. Skirt! I am great driver. Yes, I am. Oh, there's an overshield? What? It's huge. I'm not grabbing it. We don't need it. It's also really fascinating too, like how many like just start streaming again. Yeah, that soup is right. That would be how you do it. Also making terrible time. Pop. Ooh. Nailed it. Oh, those are fuel rod grunts. These are regular grunts with needlers. They still hurt. They hurt real bad. Oh, this is all going up. This is all going bad. Ow. 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 Oh, Lord alive. We are hurting. Oh, don't flip. We are having a terrible time.
Wait, stop. This is where Fohammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
No!
To Echo 419. 2 Covenant Banshees are approaching on your 6. Evade. Say again, evade.
No! Echo 419! Oh, geez, the Banshees shoot at me. Echo 419. The
Calculating alternate escape
second
routes.
Halo waifu.
Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it.
Da-da-da-da. 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 Skirt! No, don't shoot me! Alright, we're good. There's so many flood. If I had a horn, I'd be honking it right now. Oh, the smoothest landing possible too, baby. Love to see that. Roadkill. We gotta go, we gotta run, we gotta run. Oh, he hit me. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I just realized something. If we can't dodge that hunter melee, we may be in trouble. Oh, we gotta go, we gotta go. It's bad, it's looking bad. We made it. Oh, that's a lot. Run, jeez.
We're cutting it close.
Here we go.
I just love that they added all the like flood growths on the ship there.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Here we go.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.
Who's that? The bastard. 343 Guilty Spark. It's cool how they gave you the legendary there at the end. And there it is. That is Halo Combat Evolved, Ruby's Rebalanced, campaign playthrough. That was a blast. I will say, the thing I really like about this is the absolute labor of love they did to make these missions not only still, obviously they can't like restructure missions entirely, but still also give them enough of a replay value to like find all the Easter eggs that each mission has. So like having the ability to have like that classic boomer shooter feel ported into Halo with like finding the secret power-ups, finding the secret Easter eggs. Very nice. I will say that. It is very, very nice that they were able to do that. One thing though, I will say, as we're gonna probably go into writing, I think, because it's only like what, it's like 6:20 right now. We're gonna go do some writing. And yap. But the one thing I will say that I do really appreciate about this mod is just how much life it breathes into this game. And like my hope is that's what the Campaign Evolved remake does of Halo Combat Evolved. I know it's kind of like a fever dream fever pitch, right? To like sit there and be whimsical and hopeful for the remake, with all things considered, because it's like, yeah, it's using reused assets, it's using reused sound files. It's got some original stuff in it. Obviously, like they had to do some new textures and things like that, but for the most part, it's a lot of reused assets, which understandable. They want to save, they want to be cost effective, they want to be, you know, um, able to get it out quickly. They want to have like a defined art style for Halo going forward, which is understandable. I get that. It doesn't make it any less annoying to me that we are in the year 2026 and we're just getting another Halo remake. Again, I'm not like too butthurt about it though overall, because like out of all the Halo games, Halo Combat Evolved is probably the most impactful for me in the grand scheme of things. It's what started my love for Halo. It's probably like the first big video game we ever got. And I'm going to talk. I mean, I've mentioned before how I'm working on this script. I feel like at this point, I'm never going to actually finish the Halo script for why Halo is important, which is a video that's been done to death by a ton of other better content creators in the Halo space. But to me, it's still one of those things where it's like it needs to be said why Halo is what it is, why it's important, why there are so many fervent fans of it, and like understanding how, well, it's what it is. It's a it's a testament to how good game design and good um sorry, I'm updating my stream titles as I'm trying to talk. Um it's one of those things where it's like it's hard to say it without absolutely sounding like you're being a little too autistic about it. But the thing that made Halo so special was the fact that it's a culmination of the pop culture zeitgeists, along with being a passion of love and a project, a passion of love, a project of love, and an understanding of like continuing what Bungie storytelling always has been, right? And the idea behind a lot of Bungie games, in theory, unless Jason Jones ever comes out and straight up says it, they do the Eternal Champion storytelling, where you are the Eternal Champion in these worlds. Like you are Master Chief, you are the security cyborg in the original Marathon, you are the what was the guy in Myth called? The whatever the main cheese was, but like, and in Destiny you were this eternal champion, this undying hero. And so, you know, when doing that for writing, for example, it is important to kind of like, you know, not only emulate that, but understand what makes that special, right? And I do know that that's something I hope to do with my stuff is make it feel worthy of the attention and time it gets from you all. Because to me, it's kind of the main goal, honestly, with the writing is to have it where it's like you guys get to this will be something that you will be able to enjoy um once it's all said and done. And I want to be able to have the thinking kind of be throughput. Like it's meant to be a homage as much as it is meant to be something completely new out of something I grew up with. So, and why Halo is important to me in that regard is because it was one of the first things that really sunk its teeth into me and wanted me to like want to learn more about the world and more about what what Halo was about. Like I remember the first Christmas after we had gotten Halo and the Xbox from our family. And also, I should probably say that it's a really big deal that we actually got an Xbox growing up because we were incredibly poor growing up. Like us as kids, we would never have known that because parents did a really, really good job of making sure our needs were met. All right, my nose is running. I'm grabbing some paper towel. This is what I had by my desk. But our parents did a really good job of never making us kids feel like we were poor. We always had food on the table. We always had clothes. Granted, we did do hand me downs, but that was kind of commonplace for everyone we knew. Um, but our parents were always very keen on making sure that like Christmas was always a holiday that felt special, regardless of how they're used. And um, growing up as kids, like you would ask questions like, "How come we don't get an allowance?" Then like coming to the understanding of like, well, our parents would have loved to have given us allowance and taught us responsibility of like smart financial decision making at young ages because our parents raised us to be adults, not kids. So it was one of those things where as a kid we were treated to be very very mature along with um teaching us responsibility, but it did rob us of our childhood. And not that that's technically a good or bad thing because it was circumstantial. Like if we were to go back and redo everything, I think our parents, like my sibling, my parents would have wanted to do better and do more to help us out, make us, feel better about ourselves. And like it's kind of a touchy subject because, you know, the question will sometimes get asked between me and my dad. Um about like what could I have done to help you guys do better? And it's like you can't really give an answer to that because looking back on it, it's like they did the best they could. You can't really hold that against them. But it's a process. But why Halo is important is because it's like outside of just the game being fun and it like being the first thing that really got me engaged in the universe. Like Bionicle was too, but Halo was in such a different league to me because like with Bionicle, my exposure to it was mostly through the sets and then the comics when we had the Lego Club before they went to a premium service, and then like having limited access to the online stuff. Like I remember as a kid, looking into the Mari lawsuit because of the yeah no my parents are awesome. I wouldn't there are many things looking back I wish we would have done differently collectively as a family, but if we did those things differently, I want to be the man I am today. So I'm very, very thankful for how they raised us. But at the same time, it's one of those things where it's like it's hard to understand what you're robbed if you never had a chance to witness what it was. Um, which is, fine, small town USA, kids growing up, parents working both working jobs, take care of the needs of the house and understanding everything that went on into it later on in life that led to where we were at, brought us to um, where we are today. But I lost my train of thought there. To understand why Halo was important was it's more so more than just the video game. It was more so just the the universe grabbing a hold of me and making me want to learn more about it and like learn more about like the military and stuff like that. Like, I mean, Bionicle did the same thing too, as I mentioned earlier, with the limited access we had to the internet and actually getting into seeing the Bionicle website and like seeing everything that Bionicle was and like going through and learning about the lawsuit that they had because they basically just stole the entire culture of the Mori people and turned it into a toy line, which is why a lot of Bionicle names got changed to more creative names. But while Bionicle did grab a hold of me and still has a hold of me to this day, so did Halo. And the reason why those are things I view importantly is because it showed that even when money was tight, our parents still wanted us to have something to enjoy. Our parents still wanted us to still have a childhood as best as we could, given our living situation. It's not like we had to go get jobs at underage. I do want to preface this real quick. It wasn't like we had to go work when we were, too young to work. But there would be times where my parents couldn't afford a babysitter, so we went to work with Dad. We went to the construction site and hung out there. Which I know it's probably one of those things like I can't believe you're just admitting that openly on the air, but it's like, what are they going to do? Like, that was over 20 years ago, What are they going to do? Like, try to hit my parents for child neglect? We were still being taken care of. We were still not, like, working. We were just... My dad they would have, like, a sand pit at the construction yard, and we would just bring our, like, sandbox toys with us and, like, play in the sand. And then, like, my older brother would help out on the job site, too, because, like, he was old enough to, like, pick up a broom and stuff like that, but... For the most part, I mean, there were times where that was just what we had to do. And as kids, your parents don't want you to be worrying about things that you can't fully comprehend. So they did do their part to, like, keep us kids safe from the world and how cruel it could be. But they also were very, very sheltered and, sheltering and trying to keep our exposure to things limited because the world is a scary place. But no, I applaud my parents for what they did, and to say the other reason why Halo was important, outside of, like, the game, the universe, my parents showing that it was a way of them to show that, yeah, they wanted to give us kids something to enjoy. It was also the first time that, like, I seen my dad, or, like, comprehended my dad feeling joy that he did something for his kids that he knew would, like, they really enjoyed it, like that like that understanding of your parents really being like, we did good. So, and like seeing that the choice that they made to give us that was a good choice because those kids absolutely loved it. But like all smart people do, they question themselves later on in life if it was the right move to make. And I feel like, despite everything, I still think the choices my parents made, while not all of them were good, they were still the right choices to make. So I doubt they'll ever see this. But I like. There's a lot of storytelling to go over with, like, my relationship with my parents, especially when I moved out of the house when I was a teenager. Was 18. It wasn't like I was moving out when I was 16, heavens no. But it's one of those things I'm just thankful that, the family I had is the family I had. Looking back on it, I don't know if I would... The only thing I would probably change is just not being a terrible son. But I think every kid who has regrets with their parents kind of have that feeling. Anyways, enough of the sad, sappy stuff. We're going to go ahead and do some writing here. Only because I want to work on it more. And I kind of want to stream a little bit longer today because yesterday I ended the stream like an hour in. So, let's go over what we wrote. So what we did, for those who missed it, We updated we gave the college a name. The college is now known as Silver Scale Academy of Applied Magics. It's basically designed to look like a Gothic cathedral. I really hope I got that through here. But I feel like I can actually say something here. Light bulb. I figured out. For 600 years ago, a quick fashion guild trying to like classic culture, feel and modern buildings. The higher districts were covered in buildings, so they're all likely built from the same guild. Dakota always forgot how massive Silver Scale, the Academy of Applied Magics, was as it loomed before them. Opposing gleaming walls of opal were lined. Opal. I want to give it another color. Opal white. Were lined with buttresses around the massive structure as tall dark spires went semicircle around the pattern. Semicircle pattern around the main building made up the main campus. College grounds. I like college grounds better. A bright arching bulb of lattice work, silver shone through the spires as different tunnels and walkways darted and arched between each spire to the main campus buildings. There were 4 total buildings that made up the campus, or the Academy of Applied Magics, with the centermost being the city's most notable structure. Silver Scale was over 600 years old and built over 600 years ago in quick fashion by a guild that tried to often emulate the classic architectural feel in modern buildings. So I should probably explain how it looked here. Don't splendor wrong. The main building was a large castle-like fortress dressed up with all the legal splendor of a very legends. Enters down to the courtyards. Silver enters down to the courtyards around each building, showing off what each building was. Each building served as building. I always forgot how massive structure, semi multiple buildings are made up of the applied set. Centermost being the city's most notable structure. The main building was a large castle-like fortress dressed up in all the legal splendor of a library of stained glass murals. Shown stark contrast. Rust. Really? You're gonna redeem that now? Soup. I can't believe you've done this.
Arara?
Deal with it. You should make me blush that time while I did it. Stained glass murals depicted different scenes throughout the history. Buildings, all silver colors. The stained glass murals depicted different scenes throughout the history of the college, along with the framing of how the city was brought up out of the eve of the last old time and brought into. Magnificent. And they're started at the courtyards. So it's gonna want one more. Throughout. Passengers. Gothic structure gleamed the modern Gothic structure. The Gothic inspired structure. You know what? Star structure gleamed early in the early morning light before the Omni vehicle. And there's something Dakota never quite figured out about. Over scale. Scale was who helped it. Old world. Who helped fund it outside of judges. Something never quite figured out who helped fund it. Helped the judges fund it. The judges' influences funding would usually lead to buildings having a very simplistic and minimalistic design. Simplistic and minimalistic designs, and being extremely pragmatic. Function over form. Realistically, it didn't matter who else funded it, as the funding was probably secured a majority through charity and taxes. But, given the history of what silver scale meant to the common folk, there had to be dragons involved. Pivoted the Omni vehicle down into the main parking lot as he followed the onboard computer guide for parking. So structured, he mused as the vehicle slowed to a stop. Make sure you let me know if you need anything, alright? Yeah. When will you be home? Probably after 8, unless they got me on a hunt or a mission. I'll send in the order list to the store for you. If you get bored of schoolwork, you can go pick it up. So you can go pick it up. If you get bored of schoolwork, so you can go pick it up. I'm always bored of it. Yeah, I hated school too. Anyways, gotta go. Take care. See you later. I'll swing by for dinner if I can. Good. I don't like making dinner just for myself. I'm terrible at the portions. Same. A brief exchange of words, the siblings went their separate ways for the day. Emily went off towards the campus as Dakota gently worked the Omni vehicle out of the parking lot, went on to the postman's. Put a mold on the silence and added into his thinking about Emily's desire to join the postman. You have to tell her the truth soon. Okay. I feel like this is W. I feel like we're really good here. Because the one thing I want Chapter 2 to kind of do that Chapter 1 didn't really do, I mean, this is technically part of Chapter 1 right here, but I want the first 3 chapters to kind of do world building while also still moving the story forward. Because you don't want to have it where it's like just exposition for the sake of exposition, right? Like you want to have it where the story tells without showing, or sorry, I said the quote wrong. You want it to show, not tell, and that's something I feel like I need a little bit more work on. But for the most part, I feel like I'm still nailing that as we're doing this number. I'm having a good amount of search. Very good. Okay, so I feel like for the most part, the edits we'll just do again once we're actually towards the end of writing Chapter 2. We'll actually go in and do like a rewrite of Chapter 1 and 2, make sure things flow well, make sure we're not exposition dumping, which is really going to be a struggle here at this part because I have to introduce an entirely new character who is going to be very, very pivotal for the story going forward. Mostly because, I mean, they're not technically a big part in this season, but they will be in like the next serial 2 and 3, depending on how we have their story unfold. But I'm looking so far ahead into the future with that. We're only at Chapter 2, and I'm pretty sure I'm aiming to have like a lot of chapters. Honestly, at this point, we might need to restructure how we're doing our episode to chapter cadence. It might end up being like one episode is equivalent to 2 chapters because of how big these chapters are going to be. But the idea is that, like, for a cartoon show, too, it was also crazy because, like, each episode was, like, an hour long. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But I need to go use the restroom, so I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm going to leave you guys with some Screen 2 music. I'll be right back. The boy has drank too much water. Wait a second. Can you guys hear me? My stream manager is not making any noise, and I can't tell if it's because of, like, Spotify or... It must be. It's really funny. Yeah, because, like, I'm not hearing any audio on my phone. Okay, good. No, like, I had my stream manager running on my phone, and for whatever reason... Let me reset it, maybe that'll help. No, the audio just was not working on my stream manager. But I did notice it brought in the Spotify app on my phone to, like, remote control my PC listening. Still. Alright. Anyways. Let's get to writing, shall we? There's no way to keep moles out if people are taking money in both ways. We're keeping moles out, people take money. It's a shame, but people of this world need money. Things are increasing. Things were constantly costing increasingly more. Regardless of what all the king and queen did to help stem the losses. Glad you guys can hear me. I feel like I need to make my model bigger. Oh, I didn't grab that. Edit, undo, transform, source. I'll mess with my stream layout another time, I think. Following the right with silence. Relative silence. Took themselves. The half orc wasn't that bad at all. The gold Dakota would bring up hits in the Postman data servers. Heading posts, wanted bounties, unclaimed missions, high priority targets, the works. Dakota often wondered if they just hired informants as full-time workers to help keep tabs on wanted targets. Dakota knew that was a fool and still want to hire ex-criminals as informants, as that could lead to them leaking out information as well as even getting... It could lead to them leaking out information as well. It was worded weirdly. There would be no way to keep moles out if the people were taking money in both ways. A shame, but people of this world needed money. Things were constantly increasing more, regardless of what all the kings and queen did to help stem the losses. along with whatever the senators did to help fund public relief. Shame. Politics, though, was not Dakota's strong suit. I wonder if I even spelled that close to it, etc. Set. Etc. Also ran a hand through his head of hair as he listened to the onboard computer drone on about True Leaf. Alcove, yeah, there we go. One alcove. I can't remember what we called the elf's name. Try to find it. And a lot of errs in there. Incoming Bloodsmith, disappointed. Pick up deep with TheSavageED. Hunting. If you're a high gambler. Check over. Alaray. That's what the person's name was. Alaray Ravira. Okay, the postman ran a hand through his head of hair as he listened to the onboard computer drone on about Shirley. As he drove back towards Silverscale, he wouldn't be able to catch Emily in time for lunch, as he would be stopping by the nearby library and study hall called Wooden Alcove, ran by the pure-blooded High Elf Elray Raveria. Raveria. Raver. Yeah, Ravera. 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 Alaray Ravera. Alaray Ravera. Alaray Ravera. What an alcove was one of the foremost sought-after indexes of magical information available to the world. As long as they could afford its products, anyone could come in and rent holotapes, books, data discs. Section education material. There was a section there of educational materials that was exclusive to students of silver scale. Alright. You're blooded. Yeah, it's comics. Coming around holotapes, books, data discs, and old tunes on all magic sanctions for safe public use. In a section of educational material that is exclusive to the students of Silver Scale. Dakota often groaned when he'd see the bill he'd have to help foot for Emily's rentals as they seemingly higher in price day after day. Figures this guy would gamble with all this extra money lying in his pockets. Dakota mumbled to himself. Dakota muttered to himself as he looked over on Alaray, as it talked about how he may have been one of the founders of Silver Scale all those years ago. mean... Figures this guy would gamble with all this extra money lining his pockets, Dakota muttered to himself as he looked over the report Alleray. As it talked, how he may have been one of the founders of Silver Scale all those years ago. You set yourself up quite a deal here. Dakota read through the sheet as there was also mention of the Ironclast family as well. Be my dragons, Dakota sighed, as he knew he'd have to be very careful going forward. There were many things a postman would do. Getting into legal trouble with a dragon, especially a dragon as well as the Ironclast, is not one of those things. Dakota hoped his encounter would only be between him and this true belief. He had no intention of dealing with some old ornery dragon. Families of dragons stretch throughout millennium as family of dragons stretched through millennium as they not only helped fund the majority of this world, also were the main backbone of the church's dragons. These may as well rule this earth in earnest. Good on you there. Yet, Dakota knew better. There are far more powerful beings in the judge's ring, so it would easily keep any dragon head of the family in check. I hope this encounter would only be between him and this true leaf, as he had no intention of dealing with some old ornery dragon. Dragons, as powerful they were, I see they were down in advanced age. It's good hope that his encounter would only be between him and this true leaf, as he had no intention to deal with some old ornery dragons, as powerful though as they were, only seemed to simmer down in advanced old age. Dragons that were barely in their hundreds often were. No! Hello, Romulus. Hope you're doing well today. Terrifying presence. Uh-oh. You know, it's really, really ominous to reload. Because that is your first time chat message here, and that is what you say. Yeah, consider me terrified, but I hope you're doing well today too. Reload. Romulus, it is good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Well, yeah. Yeah, that's how I enter. Is that really how you enter every stream? Well, geez. Also with a Kappa too? Good grief. But how you doing today? Thank you for choosing my stream to enter, even though it is... Oh. The game already! Romulus, we finished gaming already. You missed it. When I come back, you're going to see it again? Oh, so you are going to come back. Oh. All right. That's why you're coming back. Thanks for the follow. I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Also, shout out. Oh, that is a spider. I didn't realize your profile picture was going to be a spider. On stream. Still, if you follow, subscribe, you get shout outs. It's them the rules. I didn't make them. That's just what you do. I know. I feel terrible. I didn't know you had a spider. I was gonna you. Well, I guess these fingers are just too fast for you. Hey, spiders are cool. Just not within my immediate vicinity. Snakes are also cool, just not in my immediate vicinity, alright? If they're outside, that's one thing, right? I'm cool with them being outside. I'm cool with them being in nature. Just don't be in my truck, on my walkway, in my gecko. Oh, you like gecko? Oh, you have a gecko? That's cool. Geckos are actually really, really cool. But seeing as how this is your first time here, hello! My name's TheSavageED. I am a hobby streamer, meaning I stream as a hobby and I stream my hobbies. 19-year-old sister named him. A fitting name for a gecko. I feel like geckos and cats or lizards in general are the ones you name. In mobile. I feel like those are the animals you can get away with. Oh, she's 10. Gotcha. Wait, you... Oh. Okay. Hey. Still, your younger sister has a great naming convention. Don't judge her for that. I come from a big family, so I get that. I have 2 younger sisters and a younger brother. I get that. Like, my sister's cat is named Rice Cake. He's a freaking adorable cat. Yes, welcome in. I never. She is the best, but. Yep. That is what older. No. Oh, I was gonna say, I already shout them out. Don't do it. That is a great emo. You know what I should do? Nah, I'll save that mental thought for another day. Family of dragons stretched out the millenniums. They not only the majority of this, but also the main backbone of the judges' might. Dragons may as well rule this earth in earnest yet to go. More powerful beings in the judges' ranks that easily any dragon had a family check. Oh, let's go gambling. I'm honestly kind of sad that the gambling command doesn't play the let's go gambling noise. As it should be. I am a pansy when it comes to horror. I understand why you're helping. I appreciate the attempt of help there, Romulus. I don't do well with horror because I have terrible flight or fight, and I often want to just fight, which would get me killed in like almost every horror scenario. Like you missed it when we were doing the earlier parts of Ruby's Rebalanced Halo Combat Evolved. Yes, the ad obscuring my answers so you'll never know if I'm a coward or not. The ad will tell me when you're back, so you can, don't worry, I'll reiterate. But no, I am the biggest pansy when it comes to horror. I'm very bad about it because it triggers my flight or fight, and I often want to fight, not flight, and that's not good. I completely lost my train of thought because of this derailing. Oh wait, the ad should be over soon. That should be over soon. The family is. I love the title of this song too. Once in a Lullaby, it's so good. All right, reload. Are you ready for your answer? If you say no, the ads are still playing. I'm gonna laugh because that means you know I'm talking to you. The audacity of Twitch to give like a 30-minute ad would be crazy right now. Insane. Okay, escape. That thing, I hate the Aeon Glass in Slay the Spire too. But welcome back, Reloads. Sorry, you were in ad jail. I don't like pushing you to pay for things, but like, I wouldn't also hold it against you. No, I don't like horror. I'm the biggest pansy when it comes to horror. I can appreciate horror in very small, controlled doses, like when it's on my terms. But, dude, no. Aeon Glass is like the counter to any slow burn build, I've noticed. Because it's not just like 6 cards a turn, it's 6 cards whenever. So it's like... Look, Reload, let me put it to you this way, though. I am only against it because I am scared of it. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to go watch, like, Obsession. But, like, if I'm at a friend's house and chair jump scare. My train of thought. Like, if I'm at a friend's house or, like, my family or, like, they have a horror movie on, I'm going to sit there and watch it with them because that's what the thing is that we're doing, right? But, like, I'm not going to go out in theaters and watch Obsession. Like, I don't have any desire to watch Obsession, for example, right? Or, like, The Backrooms. But, like, I played through Dead Space. I've played through Dead Space 2. I've played, like, Amnesia The Dark Descent. I never beat Amnesia The Dark Descent, but that's a story for another time. I will give them a go, but I typically only will do them when it's, like, spooky time. You know, I will say this though. We played through Halo Combat Evolved, Ruby's Rebalance mod, and the flood missions still scare me as a grown-ass man. I do so bad. But like I've played through a couple horror games. Like I played Penumbra, never beat it because just work picked up. How many gifted subs would it take for that is a mighty big ask. I don't have a reference point. But I will say this. If you are going to give subs, may I make one teeny tiny bit of a suggestion? May I make one? I don't, like, I'm not going to turn down subs, like, I'll be honest with you, but, like, wait for when I do a discount, because I have discounts. And if you're going to spend money on me, I want it to be worth your time. Oh, you're broke? Aren't we all? Nah, I shouldn't say that. This world economy is going to make us broke. Let me tell you. Good Lord. Yep, college. There it is. We got a lot of college viewers in the chat. Dotman just said, Savage, Dotman, I know you're not broke, buddy. How much for what? Wait, are we still on about like how many gifted subs to recommend a game? Let me put it this way. I do plan on streaming or trying to play through Dead Space in October. Because it's a really fun game series, and I think you guys will like me crying as I try to go through it. But like, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to sit there and be like, yeah, I'll take out a loan so you can play my friend. All right, what is your favorite horror? Now you got my curiosity. What is your favorite horror game, Clips? Or Reload? What do you prefer, Clips, Reload? I'm scared. Slated. Only $4 in Steam. Hold on. I know we're writing, but I'm gonna go look at this. I'm scared. Oh. This looks like jump. This looks like a jump scare simulator. Oh. I mean, I'll keep it a $1.50. I'll try it. Originally came in 2012. I love Dead Space and Resident Evil. Yeah. I like watching Resident Evil. I don't know if I could actually play through like the original Resident Evil. There's a famous I'm scared of. Ladder? Do you mean ladder? Originally came out in 2012, but then Steam got okay. Major update. Yeah, I see. I know the troubles of modern. Yeah, like autocorrect can like die. I know what I meant to type. It also doesn't help that I have big freaking hands, so like typing on any mobile keyboard is just the worst. That's really funny, being a writing stream and all that, and I'm like not properly right. I never actually like finished explaining myself to you and what I do, right? Did I do that? My short-term memory is going off a cliff because I've been up since 5 a.m. Or experience when I actually say, oh, do you guys want to hear? I may have shared it before on stream, but did I ever tell you the story of what I accidentally called my dad over text messages? I don't know if I did, because I was using voice to text. I've shared this story a lot, so forgive me if I've shared this already before. But in 2012, I was living in Tennessee, away from my family. Long story short, needed work, wanted to go into the IT field. Tennessee's education prospects for it were better than what I had available in Michigan. So, I was driving I had a Camaro at the time, a 1983 Camaro, all-powerful 2.7, like V6 engine, carbureted, in fact. I was driving that. It had no air conditioning, so I had the T-tops down. And being the totally responsible driver, I was texting my dad back over voice to text. So, like, old school voice to text before, like, Google AI'd it and everything. So it was more very much picked up what you heard and just went with it. So, driving down, me and my dad were talking about something. I said, "Thanks, Dad." And something me and my dad would often say to each other is like, "You're an officer and a scholar, or you're a gentleman and a philanthropist." You know, some stupid like, "Thanks, you are this and that," right? Some really cool titles. You're a doctor and a poet. So I went to say, "Thanks, Dad, you are an officer and a gentleman." After having the conversation with him, I put my phone down, focused back on driving. About maybe 3 or 5 minutes later, my dad's calling me on my phone. I go, "Okay, well, maybe he's just accidentally butt dialing," because he had just gotten a phone. He finally upgraded from whatever phone he had to something where it was like, getting a pocket call from him wasn't uncommon. So I picked it up expecting it to be a pocket call, and it was him. He goes, "Hey, did you read what you said before you sent me it?" And I go, "No, I just sent it without reading it because I'm driving right now." He goes, "Okay, well, when you get a chance, take a look at that text message." So now I'm panicking. So I'm like, "Oh Lord, what did I call my dad?" So I'm pull into a Sonic, which is a fast food chain. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. And I pull into Sonic because I was going to pick up dinner, and I go and look at my phone to see what I had sent. And instead of saying, "Thanks, Dad, you are an officer and a gentleman," the voice text put in, "Thanks, Dad, you are an orifice and a genital." I had never felt so embarrassed for a mistake that I should have easily just double-checked in my life. And I'm very glad my dad was in good spirits, because if he thought I was legitimately calling him those two things... Look, when you are... Yeah, you dunk on Sonic, but brother, let me tell you, Sonic hits different after a shift at Publix. It hits so much different after a shift at Publix. Like, getting a order of chili cheese onion rings. Have some dignity, brother. I have so much dignity. You can't fathom my dignity. All right. I'm also insanely humble. Dunking on Sonic as... Okay, then what's your favorite fast food place? What, you like McDonald's? If you say McDonald's, I'm going to dunk on you, by the way. Vized? Vized? Okay. Okay. Well, we're talking fast food. Oh, North Carolina. Got it. I need to go to I want to visit North Carolina someday. There's so many places I want to go visit, man. But no, you don't. What, is it not all it's cracked up to be? Or do all the tourism ads lie to me about North Carolina? I'll tell you this about Michigan. Means nothing. Yeah. I'll tell you this about Michigan. If you're gonna go visit Michigan, visit the Great Lakes and then just call it a day. Don't bother with anywhere else. Just don't. If you're gonna go to Lake Michigan, go to Grand Haven. Hiking trails are fun. Yeah. But yeah, no, so dunking on Sonic aside. Yeah, there's a lot of farms in Michigan too, especially near where I grew up. That is probably the biggest attraction for North Carolina. Well, I mean, if you want to visit me, Dot, that's cool, but like, we're gonna need to plan something. Because there's not much to do in Michigan, big guy. There's not much to do up here. Shoot, we were supposed to be writing, and we haven't done that in like a while. I don't know, can you? We only just met reloads. You're moving a little too fast for my liking there, big guy. I appreciate it, but like, slow your roll. Gotta hope there's a counter between him, True Leaf, Dragons. I feel like we get enough stuff on Dragons right now. We'll touch back on Dragons later. Better, they're more powerful beings. Six Flags is only 7 hours away from me. Yeah, I will say Six Flags was a lot of fun. Road trips are always a blast. And then what? You're gonna want to go to a Buc-ee's too? I've never actually been to a Buc-ee's. I shouldn't dunk on it till I've been to one. Can I force you to watch all the amazing horror movies? Oh, visit Savage. Dude, we will do a cookout. What? When you say all the amazing horror movies, what horror movies do you mean? I've never been to a Buc-ee's. I should go at some point, so I can properly understand why everybody loves Buc-ee's. But when you say all the amazing horror movies, do you mean like The Thing, Alien, Predator? I mean, Predator's not really a horror movie. Are you talking like original Friday the 13th and the sequels? Like the original Halloween movies? Like, what do you mean by the amazing horror movies? Because like the deepest cut horror movie I got for you is like When Darkness Falls. I'll never. VHS. Is that the that's the one that Be Kind Rewind is a parody of, right? Scream is... I've seen Scream, but I was young when I saw Scream, so I don't really remember it much. I just remember that the plot was like... The other thing, too, that I have a hard time with horror movies... I have not watched The Ritual. The other problem I have with a lot of horror movies, especially when it's like... it's just a dude, is... We live in America? A great representation of Norway. No, I don't think I've watched The Ritual. But I watched like The Witch. That was something. And The Vivitch, I should say, because it's not a W, it's two V's. What was my train of thought? I do this too often. But yeah, so like the biggest problem I have with horror movies, where it's just like a dude, like in a thriller slasher or something like that, is just grab a 12 gauge. Very wholesome movie, highly recommend it. Lies. I am nothing but lies. But no, like Scream, movie would have been solved if it took place in like small town USA. Because some drunked up redneck is gonna have a shotgun and just hip fire the thing at the dude. Fold him in half. Michael Myers. That one's a little different because like he's, you know, oh, no one has a Second Amendment. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But no, that's the thing about like slashers and thrillers that always kind of get me when they don't have like a supernatural element to them. And it's like, I understand that I'm looking at this as an outside person looking in. Because like when you're in a true sense of panic, you're not really thinking straight. You're kind of just like, whatever they actually shot him with the 12 gauge shotgun in 5 and 6. You're talking Halloween, right? Or in Scream. Because like Michael Myers is something else in the original Halloween movies. I don't think that's just a dude. I know like Rob Zombie tried to do like a retelling of it to kind of give Michael more of a story. But I think the whole premise of like what Michael Myers isn't meant to be like he's not human. You know, I think the original I say original deal, like, yeah, I created Halloween. I know what they're exactly what they're saying. But like interpreting it to be like, hey, how do you even begin to explain it? Like, it's meant to be more so a force of nature versus a person that you can just kill, right? Because, like in V for Vendetta, right? Like, he keeps himself alive towards the end of the movie because he's not living as a person, he's the idea, right? Not spoiling anything, I'm being very blunt of it, but it's like the whole point of V in V for Vendetta is he's the idiot. He's Morgan. Yeah, like the one. Alright, this is another thing about like growing up in a family of hunters. Guns have been a part of my life. I own weapons, right? I'm a Second Amendment believing American. Even then, make the whole big, yeah, like just if you are intending to use a firearm on a person or a humanoid-looking thing, you intend to kill. If that means mag dump the motherfucker, right? Like just pump and shoot, you know? Because they can't question a dead body. Anyways, I feel like we're way off topic now, but like Jason, but Jason is also like technically a demon, right? He becomes like some sort of like vengeful spirit because of what happens in the original Friday the 13th movie. Also, I didn't know that watching the original Friday the 13th movie. Like the one where they're at Camp Crystal Lake and it's the spoiler alert, turn off for like 10 seconds. It's the mother in the original one. No idea. Yeah, that too. But again, you can say the same thing about like a cowboy western movie, right? Like any movie with a firefight where people miss their target and it's like they're all trained soldiers is like, that also makes no sense, right? Like, if we start critiquing, then we're losing the plot of what the movie is, right? Like, if we're getting down that rabbit hole, we're just missing the point of what the movie's supposed to do. So it's like, obviously, yeah, they're not gonna like sawed-off shotgun freaking Matthew Lillard in Scream because then you don't have. Yeah, go feed Chicken Nugget. Don't give Chicken Nugget a Chicken Nugget. I feel like there's like auto cannibalism for that. Almost should just put on the just yapping scene for this. Yeah. Let's see here. Chickens eat anything? Yes, they do. I think we'd get paid for downing Michael Myers. There has to be a bounty on it. I feel like if the understanding of what Michael Myers is supposed to be is true, then yeah, chickens are monsters to each other. Like if they see red, it's on sight. It's actually really bad. My parents had to deal with a chicken going feral last weekend. It was real bad. Could have hoped as a counter. I let the last couple paragraphs of the coda, didn't I? There's guy gambling. Postman ran. Calling her to spend it all. Silences. A few moments around. Hey, Dakota was able to finally get you. Back in the day when I had a chicken, we had to put one of them down because the other ones would just went ham. Poor guy. Yeah, they do that. Like, I don't know what it is about chickens specifically, or if it's because they're dinosaur DNA. But dude, they can become the most meanest creatures on the farm. It is insane what they'll do. Like, people be like, "Oh, they're herbivores." No, they're opportunistic predators. Chickens are predators, 100%. Omnivores, whatever. They are terrible things. But see here, there are far more powerful beings than the judges rank that can easily keep any ahead. Oh no! Ow! Throwing balls at me? How dare you? Ow! Come on! Dude, we already gamed! We're writing now! The rest of the report came up. Christopher came up with nothing new. I'm gonna get the chair. No, do not get the chair. He's already thrown at me like 3. Why are you guys bullying me? I'm writing now. I'm writing now. You wouldn't bully a guy while Sea Shanty 2's on, would you? First report came up with nothing new. No mention of business burn, no. You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? The rest of the party came up with... The balls! The balls! Yes! Oh, I see what you did. You hit a guy with glasses. The rest of the report came up with nothing new. No mention of business burn, no mention of current crimes. Nothing Dakota could as leverage against Alred. That's how I spell his name. Yeah, that is how I spell his name. Alright. I'm an equal rights puncher. Dude, these hands rated E for everyone. The rest of the program came up with no mention of business partners, no mention of current crimes, nothing Dakota could use as leverage. Fine. Nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, don't like be a like, don't be a pugilist without a cause. Husband would soon find himself outside the wooden wall. Oof. I think out of everyone here, you just have the worst luck when it comes to slots. Who's the author of the series Malzahn Book of the Fallen? I want to say it's Ian, but part of me also wants to say Steven Erikson because those are two I have not heard of. I would go with 4. I don't know, but I'm gonna guess 4. Yeah. I don't know of either of those two artists or authors. Soon found. The Wolven Postman would soon find himself outside of the wooden alcove. The omnibus parked and off as he kept his typical gear. Cloudberry is massive, nearly the size of one of the smaller buildings on silver scales campus grounds, and with a new feature Dakota wasn't privy to. Armed. Parts. Nicely done. Ominous guards.
Boo.
Oh! Spooky. Oh. Getting messages. Oh, my friends are wanting to see if I want to game. Time is it? It's already 8. Up to Noel? What? Why did it? Oh, good. Why do you want? I really do hate. I need to change off Microsoft Word for writing. This is getting cumbersome. What time is it? I've been going for 3 hours. Let me finish off this last little bit here. Old-fashioned talk. Alt. Alt. Due to rounds must render or here. War. It's a war. Alt. Due to regulations on these grounds. Albany. We must ask you to surrender your firearms. We understand your status and rank of postman agent. You must comply with these rules. Unless you have proof of warrant, appear today. Rest of the program with nothing. Library was massive, nearly says one of the. Alright, we will work on these paragraphs more in earnest next time. But I believe I'm going to call it there. Right? Oh, yeah, no, that's understandable if you wrote the children's story, Little Match Girl. It's a really, really sad story. If it's the one I'm thinking it is. But either way, we did a little bit of riding. We did a little bit of Halo. Yep, we're going to call it there. Mostly on the count of it's already 8 o'clock. And I should be getting myself ready for bed here soon. Yeah. Yeah, that is a really, really sad story, though. But we're going to call it there for the night. We will be Disney did make the Little Mermaid happy. Good grief, did they? But yes, we will be streaming again on Friday. We'll probably doing some more writing. Thursday, we are going to be preparing for something that I hope you guys will enjoy greatly. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to do that stream, but I hope you guys like Prop Hunt because spoiler alert, we're going to try to be doing that some point. Maybe Sunday, maybe Saturday. I'm going to be touch and go with it, so I'll have more information ready for you guys by Friday because I should have like a date and everything nailed down for it. But with that all being said, we'll be streaming again on Friday. I'll be going over everything else we'll be doing as far as next week will bring because I will be doing some work. So I'm not getting a full week off now, but it is what it is. Yeah, hope you all have a good night. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the comments. Hope you all had a great time here today. I did. And I will see you guys Friday. Take care, everybody. Bye.